go ahead and verify the connection to the car, the USB plugged in. After you finish reading the car out the first time, you do want to shut this all down. Make sure you cycle the key. So once again, we're going to choose the ECU for this vehicle. This is going to be the MED17 768K. Now the iFlash covers so many different Ford applications, from gasoline and diesel cars all over the world. So it's really not about the car, it's more about what ECU can be done through the protocols. So we go ahead and agree to yes, and you can see it has our VIN, and the VIN is encoded to the cable. The iFlash cables are always going to be locked to each VIN. Go ahead and hit next. We have the options to read, program, recovery. We're going to do a program ECU, and we're going to go ahead and choose that file. We actually have it on this saved included VRTune wrench style thumb drive. 768 kilobyte, just like the ECUs that we selected. And now we gotta do a cycle of the ignition. And it's going to start going through the process where it requests security key to connect with the ECU, and it starts the data transfer process. Anytime you are ready to do this before, go ahead and re-kick it. Okay, it's starting again. All the different ECUs really programmed differently. Some you have to turn the car on and off, some you just don't at all. But when you're doing an actual ECU program, it goes through many different steps, including erasing the vehicle's data memory. Now you can see this moves pretty quick programming. It's only 768 kilobyte file. It is important that when you are doing any writing to an ECU flash is to make sure that you have a battery charger on the car. Focus RS, brand new, probably don't have any battery issues, but certain files that are larger, such as 5 megabytes, like found in the E92M3 or E60M5, they can put a real strain on the battery, and programming can cause them to fail. And if you fail during the writing process, you really brick the ECU. There is a way to recover it, but we want to avoid that at all costs, so always use a battery charger. So right now, programming the memory address. This thing's cooking along real fast, 72%. It's going to get to the end and then have us turn the ignition off. Once we do that step, it's pretty much going through clearing any adaptations and codes, and then we'll fire the car up. So we'll let this finish here. Okay, now we're going to turn the ignition off, and it counts down, goes through the reset process, and once it finishes here, it'll give us the ECU's been programmed successfully. And now that that's done, we can pretty much fire up the car, make sure everything goes okay. So let's jump in and make sure.